The question of whether magic exists has captivated human imagination for centuries, woven into the fabric of culture, religion, and art. The idea of magic evokes images of wizards casting spells, enchanted objects, and mystical phenomena that defy the laws of physics. But does magic exist, and if so, how does it work? This narrative seeks to explore the concept of magic from historical, cultural, scientific, and philosophical perspectives, examining its roots, manifestations, and the intriguing debate over its reality. Defining magic, a multifaceted concept. Before exploring the question of magic's existence, it's essential to define what we mean by magic. Magic is a multifaceted concept that varies widely across cultures and contexts. Historical and cultural perspectives. Ancient beliefs. In ancient times, magic was often intertwined with religion and was used to explain natural phenomena and exert control over the environment. Shamans, priests, and magicians were believed to possess the ability to communicate with spirits and manipulate reality. Medieval and Renaissance magic. During the medieval and Renaissance periods, magic was often associated with alchemy, astrology, and the occult. Magicians were seen as wielders of arcane knowledge, and their practices were sometimes viewed as heretical. Folk magic. Folk magic, or low magic, consists of traditional practices and rituals passed down through generations, often used for healing, protection, and divination. Examples include charms, potions, and incantations. Stage magic. In the modern era, magic often refers to stage magic or illusion, where performers use sleight of hand, misdirection, and clever techniques to create the appearance of magical feats. Magical systems and concepts. Spellcasting. The use of spells involves specific words, gestures, and materials to achieve a desired outcome, often involving invocation of supernatural forces. Alchemy. An ancient practice that combines elements of chemistry, philosophy, and spirituality, aiming to transform matter and achieve enlightenment. Divination. Techniques such as tarot reading, astrology, and scrying are used to gain insight into the future or hidden truths. Energy manipulation. Some magical traditions involve the manipulation of unseen energies, such as chi, prana, or mana, to achieve desired effects. Arguments for the existence of magic. Despite skepticism, many people throughout history and today claim to believe in or have experienced magic. Here are some arguments and perspectives that support the existence of magic. Cultural beliefs and practices. Magic is deeply embedded in many cultures and religions, forming an integral part of their worldviews. For example, African traditional religions' practices like voodoo and hoodoo incorporate magical elements such as spells, charms, and spiritual communication. Shamanism. Indigenous cultures often view shamans as intermediaries between the physical and spiritual worlds, capable of performing magical acts like healing and weather control. Eastern mysticism. Concepts such as chi in Chinese medicine or prana in Hinduism are believed to be life forces that can be harnessed through magical practices. Personal experiences. Many individuals report personal experiences of magic, such as psychic phenomena. Instances of telepathy, precognition, and telekinesis are often cited as evidence of magical abilities. Healing practices. Alternative healing practices like Reiki and energy healing are believed by some to involve magical or supernatural elements. Manifestation and intention. Practices like the law of attraction emphasize the power of thoughts and intentions to manifest desired outcomes, often seen as a form of magic. Scientific theories and anomalies. Some scientific theories and unexplained phenomena are sometimes interpreted as supporting the existence of magic. Quantum mechanics. The strange behavior of particles at the quantum level, such as entanglement and superposition, has led some to draw parallels with magical concepts. Placebo effect. The power of belief to produce tangible effects, such as healing, is sometimes viewed as a form of magic. Unexplained anomalies. Reports of supernatural occurrences, such as ghost sightings and poltergeists, continue to intrigue researchers and believers. Arguments against the existence of magic. Skeptics and scientists often argue that magic is an illusion or misunderstanding of natural phenomena. Here are some arguments against the existence of magic. Scientific rationalism. Science relies on empirical evidence and the scientific method to explain the natural world, often dismissing magic as superstition. Natural laws. Magic often violates the known laws of physics and chemistry, making it scientifically implausible. Psychological explanations. Cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias and pareidolia, can lead people to perceive magical patterns where none exist. Fraud and trickery. Throughout history, many alleged magical feats have been exposed as hoaxes or clever illusions performed by skilled magicians. Lack of empirical evidence. The absence of verifiable evidence for magical phenomena is a significant point of contention. Controlled experiments efforts to test magical claims under controlled conditions have consistently failed to produce reliable results. Reproducibility scientific findings must be reproducible, but magic often relies on subjective experiences that cannot be consistently replicated. Cultural and historical context. The historical and cultural context of magic often reveals its symbolic and metaphorical nature. Symbolic rituals. Many magical rituals serve symbolic purposes, such as expressing desires or reinforcing social bonds, rather than achieving literal magical effects. Myth and storytelling. Magic is a common theme in myths and stories, serving as a metaphor for human creativity and imagination, reconciling magic and science. While magic and science are often seen as opposing forces, some perspectives attempt to reconcile the two. Psychological and sociocultural perspectives. Magic can be understood as a psychological and cultural phenomenon with meaningful effects. Placebo effect. The belief in magic can produce real psychological and physiological effects, similar to the placebo effect. Cultural significance. Magic serves as a cultural narrative that provides meaning, identity, and cohesion for communities. Parapsychology and anomalistic psychology. Parapsychology explores phenomena that fall outside the mainstream scientific framework. Psychic abilities. Researchers in parapsychology investigate claims of psychic abilities and other anomalous phenomena. Anomalistic psychology. This field examines psychological explanations for supernatural beliefs, offering insights into why people perceive magic. Quantum mysticism. Quantum mysticism draws parallels between quantum mechanics and mystical concepts, suggesting a bridge between science and magic. Observer effect. The idea that observation can influence quantum events is sometimes linked to magical beliefs about intention and manifestation. Interconnectedness. Quantum entanglement has been compared to magical ideas of interconnectedness and unity. The role of magic in human culture. Magic has played a significant role in shaping human culture, influencing art, literature, religion, and social practices. Art and literature. Magic is a central theme in art and literature, inspiring creativity and exploration of human experience. Fantasy and fiction. Genres like fantasy and science fiction explore magical worlds, allowing audiences to explore alternative realities and possibilities. Mythology and folklore. Myths and folklore often incorporate magical elements, reflecting cultural values and human psychology. Religion and spirituality. Magic intersects with religious and spiritual practices, offering pathways to transcendence and connection. Rituals and ceremonies. Religious rituals often involve symbolic acts perceived as magical, such as blessings and invocations. Mystical experiences. Mystical traditions emphasize direct experiences of the divine, often described in magical terms. Social and political influence. Magic has been used as a tool for social control and empowerment. Witch hunts. Historical witch hunts demonstrate how accusations of magic were used to exert power and control over marginalized groups. Empowerment and resistance. Magic can serve as a symbol of resistance and empowerment for those seeking to challenge authority and assert autonomy. The question of whether magic exists remains open, reflecting the complexity and diversity of human thought. Magic can be understood as both a cultural construct and a metaphor for the unknown, inviting exploration and imagination. Magic represents the mysteries of the universe and the human mind, reminding us that not all questions have clear answers. Whether viewed as a literal phenomenon, a psychological experience, or a cultural narrative, magic continues to captivate and inspire. Belief in magic highlights the power of the human imagination and the ways in which belief shapes reality. While science provides valuable insights into the natural world, magic invites us to explore the intangible and the mysterious, enriching our understanding of the human experience. In the end, the exploration of magic is not just about determining its existence but about embracing the wonder and curiosity that define the human spirit. Whether through science, art, or spirituality, the journey of discovery continues, offering new perspectives and possibilities for understanding the world and ourselves.